Hello, it's Cameron. In today's video, I want to share with you this gorgeous new notebook I just got from Archer and Olive. I've recently subscribed to their quarterly subscription box, and this notebook, plus the stickers, washi tape, and gel pens you see me using in this video all came in the fall box. In my recent creative writing tips video, I said something about not being too precious about creative writing, as in not needing to use a fancy notebook or special pens or anything like that. So I realized that this video might appear to contradict that message. This notebook is extremely fancy, and it honestly almost feels too pretty to use, but I'm going to do it anyway. But this notebook is not my creative writing notebook. It's instead going to be my new planner / journal. So it's a place for me to just organize and document and reflect on my life rather than brainstorming ideas for fictional characters and plots and things like that. So because the purpose of this notebook is so different from my creative writing notebooks, I feel like I can be as precious as I want with this one, if that makes sense. So I'm using all the stickers and all the washi tape and trying to make this notebook as aesthetically pleasing to me as I can. Now, I am brand new to bullet journaling, so don't expect really great layout ideas from me. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I want to use this notebook. And if you are an experienced bullet journaler, please forgive the absolute amateur vibes I've got going on here. Don't laugh at me, or feel free to laugh at me, but just don't be mean in the comments. Obviously, I want to track books that I read, since that was the first page I set up. And then other than that, I also know that I want to use this journal actually for a lot of things. I want to track a few of my habits. I want to refine some of my daily and weekly routines and plan out my long-term projects. I also want to use it to make my everyday to-do lists and to keep track of my meetings and appointments. Since I'm starting this notebook in the middle of the month of October, I didn't do a calendar spread at the beginning. I just figured I would start with daily pages, and maybe I'll add a calendar spread later on for November. So it's a little bit of an awkward setup, starting, 3/4 of the way through the year and in the middle of the month. But I didn't want to wait for a new month to start using all of this beautiful stuff. So here I've set up like a little habit tracker on the left-hand side of this spread to track 3 habits that I want to at least try to do daily. And then I've got the dates remaining in the month of October going down the left-hand side. And then I just decided to list out some goals I have, probably too many for the remainder of the month of October, but it's a good list, I guess, to shoot for. even though I don't really expect to actually accomplish all of them. And then I'm just starting to set up the daily pages. So I'll start with, I started this notebook on the 10th of October, so just creating that space. And even though I didn't really know how I wanted to set things up, I just had fun decorating the pages. I just love playing with washi tape and stickers and writing in pretty colors. I love how Archer and Olive sends you all this pretty stuff that coordinates so beautifully. The colors all go together. I was able to tap into my inner little girl who loves pretty notebooks and stickers and colorful pens. And that was a lot of fun, even if I'm not really sure how I want to lay out everything and organize all of my information. I also want to leave room to document and generally reflect on anything that's meaningful to me. So for example, my husband and I are going to Annapolis for a long weekend, so I created a spread here for me to jot down everything we do while we're there. So obviously I have a lot of stuff I want to capture in this one notebook. It'll probably take me a few months to figure out exactly how I want to set things up in order to use this journal as effectively as possible. So that'll be just in time for Archer and Olive to send me another notebook in the winter, probably. They also included kind of a tear-out pad of collage papers that match the theme of everything this month or this quarter. And I didn't have any glue on me at the time that I was setting this up, so I couldn't really figure out how to add them to my notebook. But long term, I'm going to be collaging with some of these beautiful papers. I just decided to stick this one down with some washi tape and a sticker. So these are my first few decorated pages of my new notebook. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you have any bullet journaling tips for a total noob like me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.